Nigeria's situation has been described by experts as a paradox of plenty, where countries with an abundance of natural resources, such as fossil fuels and certain minerals, have less economic growth than countries with fewer natural resources. To address this, the Paradigm Leadership Support Initiative put together this high-level policy dialogue on improving corporate governance, among other challenges bedeviling the NNPC and its subsidiaries.
The key issue here is NNPC, it's generating revenue and it's spending most of that revenue on direct cost, operational cost, and very little or nothing at all is going into the federation account, and it again puts to question whether the corporation as set up in the act that set it up is actually a commercial entity. Because if you are a commercial entity, it should be profit-oriented and should be generating something to your principal, which is the country.
The Executive Secretary of NEIT, Ogbonnaya Oji, commended the NNPC for declaring its audit reports for the first time in 43 years, while the FRC boss called on the Parliament to review the act to end impunity.
NNPC released its first audited statement for the first time in 43 years, which is what we are discussing. At least you have a document to criticize. You have a document to discuss. You cannot discuss in a vacuum. So for that one, we issued a statement, applauded them.
In one particular effort, we've been able to recover over 22.6 billion for the federal government, which was remitted into the CRA. But we have a challenge, the issue of sanction. While the act created a lot of offenses, there is nothing like sanction or punishment. So let me use this opportunity to call on the Parliament, the National Assembly, all stakeholders on the need to take a second look at the Fiscal Responsibility Act.
The chairman of the Public Accounts Committee at the House of Representatives says the challenge of holding agencies accountable lies in having the will to fight corruption.
It is the will. Do people have the will? No, people don't have the will because we're afraid of our stomach. We're afraid of what to eat. You are afraid, you don't want to lose your job because if you say this, you may be sacked. That's the problem. That is the problem. Until all of us stand up for the right thing, for the right values.
Some of the recommendations highlighted at the dialogue includes introducing cost of collection for the NNPC, fiscal oversight, deploying technology, among others. Christiana Amodu, NCBN News, Abuja.